let's see if I can finally get this video in because my kids keep coming over and interrupting me. So, welcome back to BuckPole. I'm David, and here at BuckPole, we're all about showing you guys how to do it yourself in the outdoors so you can save money and enjoy more time with your family and friends in the outdoors. So, we've all been there. Won't stay lit, not enough propane in the cylinder. Now, I'm working on a Shoshugi burn deer stand right now, and I kind of need some fire because I just made some cuts. We'll pan you over there. That is a future video to come, but you can see how the edges of that stand aren't exactly how I want them, and they're not burnt. So, how do we solve it without breaking a bank wide open and backing up the Brinks truck? This is the magic secret. These propane cylinders, with tax, I think I'm into them for about 16.5 bucks a piece. They're 15 pounders, not even 16.5. I want to say it's maybe 15.5 a piece, but they're 15 pounders. These are roughly a 1 pound bottle. So the net weight in them is 1 pound. You're gonna take these. You can get them off of eBay. You can get them off of Amazon. They're just a propane tank adapter or propane cylinder adapter. And being that we use a lot of propane for our grills for fish frying, and we use them for a lot of our portable stuff that we use outdoors, guys and gals, they come in handy because it sure beats paying, what, $6 a bottle every time you gotta fill one of these up. So I go out, I usually save them up and have a bunch of them before I bother to do this. You want it snug because you gotta remember, when you put this bottle on, it's gonna go the reverse way. Also, don't stand in front of the bottle just in case something crazy happens. We don't want you getting shot in the gut with a propane cylinder or a propane bottle. But then you, of course I grabbed a particularly hard one for the video, because that just would make sense now, wouldn't it? But you're gonna go until that's screwed on snugly. I mean, not super tight, but snug. What I do when I start, I lay it down on its side. And the reason I do that is because it seems like it transfers better. And then from there, I flip it over and I lean it. Because when you lean it, you can hear, and when you start transferring, your full propane cylinder is going to push fuel down into your bottle. Now, having it upside down and leaning it like this allows all the air from your bottom bottle to come up and into the tank easier. Now, you're never going to get a perfectly full fill because you're not compressing it in there. So don't expect a perfectly full fill. What you're going to do though is you're going to end up transferring your propane from here into there. It'll equalize pressure, and if you equalize it right, any liquid that's in here will shoot down into that bottle, and you'll try to stock up as much LP in that little bottle as possible. Now, you wait for it to sound like it's done, and it sounds like it's still transferring a little bit. So what I will do is I'll just go ahead and I'll shut it off. Now you're going to shut this valve off. And the reason I'm going to mention this now, and hopefully you're watching this far, when you very first attach this, make sure that this is off. The new ones have an automatic shut off on them that unless something's threaded in there and pressed up against it, it will not turn on. You start threading this on and it's not properly set up, it will start shooting propane out of it, and you're going to have to turn that valve off. Now, when you get it flipped over, you can feel the bottle, it's cold. The adapter's cold too. That means that you've transferred pressure from one to the other. Just double check, make sure you're solid on that, and then slowly back it off. And if you're like me, you got a stack of about 10 more bottles to fill. You'll get that little spurt at the end. That'll let you know that you've transferred fuel. Now I'm going to wait a couple seconds here while I'm screwing this back on for that to dissipate into the air, because I want to show you that this works, and quite frankly I don't feel like blowing myself up today. So, cracker open, hit it, and she runs. That's all you can ask for, guys. Cheap, easy propane, making it easier for you to enjoy more time in the outdoors. Now, I'm going to link up in the right-hand corner the Shoshugi burn blind, probably just the time-lapse version of it, but I'll also do a detailed version of it as well, probably at the end of that video. So follow through on those and check those out, guys.